boys and girls, and welcome back to our channel. And my name is VI, and thank you so much for joining us. Now, if you've not already done so already, please do subscribe down below, turn on the notification bell so you can then be notified when we upload a brand new video onto the channel. Yet again, thank you so much to each and every single one of you for your beautiful support over this past almost 12 months, because in 10 days time we will be celebrating our 1 year anniversary when we uploaded our first ever video onto this channel, and there will be a slight celebration into the lead up of that beautiful day when we will be starting a brand new game with a brand new series, and hopefully each and every single one of you will be able to support us with that. So literally we have actually set ourselves a 12-month goal starting from the 14th of April of 21 here on YouTube and also on our Twitch as well. So I'll be popping that onto screen right now. So as you can see with our YouTube, we are actually aiming to reach certain goals over the 12-month period, so such as the 100 sub, 200 subs, the 400, the 800 subs and a 1k subs, where we will be doing literally a full giveaway. We're not too sure on what precisely, but we will be doing a small giveaway to some beautiful winners who's actually followed us or actually subscribed to us here on YouTube, to hopefully to become a YouTube partner. Now our big aim is actually for this channel is to actually reach our 100k subs, so we can actually at least get our first silver play button from YouTube. We can't do this and that without you guys there with us and supporting us all the way through. So this is actually going to be really major, but we are actually trying to do that and also to become a YouTube partner as well. So please do actually support us with this to reach our beautiful goals. Then of course on the Twitch, literally there is a bit more of a lower amount, but it should be manageable and really reachable with that. To reach our first couple of goals is to reach a 20 and a 50 followers, then try and become then a Twitch affiliate, then to go up to 100, 200, 500 followers, then to reach our 1k followers. So they're not massive goals for you to reach over the 12 months. They should be reachable, and that with that one, besides the YouTube one, to reach 100,000. If that happens, then I'll be really pleased about that. But we'll be massively pleased that if we can reach a 1k sub literally over the 12-month period starting from the 14th of April of 21 up to the 13th of April of 22. So yet again, thank you to each and every single one of you for your beautiful and amazing support, and which you've all actually given us. I'm actually really pleased that we've managed to come through 1 year. I know that the uploads have not been massively regular due to issues over this past couple of months, and we're having to move a couple of times. Now that I'm in the long-term property, literally we can now start cracking down, do more videos for you beautiful people. And of course with this relaunch, and prior to kind of like a relaunch of other videos, and besides the one just before, I think about a week ago before this recording, we did like a little coming soon type thing with Minecraft, so that's just a little indication of what we will be doing over this next 12 months with that. So right now we've actually got a brand new game up on screen, and it's Plutocracy. Now I've never really actually played this game before. I know that there's been a lot of YouTubers out there, a lot of content creators who's actually played this game, and it's like last year, but they've been doing a lot of really major updates on this So I just wanted to see what it was like, and actually I went on Steam and I've actually got the game off Steam. You can actually also get it if you want to as well by following the link down into the description box. That would take you directly over to the game as well. So literally, so Plutocracy. So right now I'm actually using the beta version of this, which is the one just before they launch it out onto the public fully. They've already got the normal game already launched on Steam, so I'm just using the beta version with all the other major changes, what they've done actually to the game. So let's just pop on, let's get our character made, and let's get playing. So let's make a character. Now, of course, we're going to do that very, very quickly. So I'm going to pop on, I'm going to choose a character. So you have got a lot of different ones here. Now for some reason, I can't really change these here. Now for some reason here, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest with you. But you should be able to do that. But let's just hope for the best, and let's see what actually happens right here with this as we're going on. So I've got a beautiful person here. So I'm going to keep the name. Let's just sort this out here. And for some reason it doesn't always want to change for some reason, which is kind of a bit of an annoyance. I think they've actually got the genders wrong actually onto actually the images itself. But I am actually picking a female one. It does actually state male, but it's actually female. But yeah, so you can actually pick like a number of different ones there for you, like if you were wanting to do that. For some reason, I just don't know why, and that we can't change those last bits there. You can choose if the character is heterosexual or a homosexual, straight or part of the LGBT community, and you can also put it down as education, so illiterate, elementary, secondary or college or university. I'm going to go with a university because it's amazing. A religious, atheist or religious, practically just one of those two things, so I'm going to go with atheist. And I'm not too big on American politics or anything like that, but you can choose either a Democrat, a Republican or a non-partisan. So I'm actually going to go with a non-partisan for that one, and then we can then choose our state. Now in the original version, of course this is the beta, the original version you only got, I think it's like in 5 or 6 areas. On this beta testing there is a lot more, and you will be able to see that literally here on the list. So they did used to only have like 5 or 6 type areas, but they've actually been adding more on as time's actually gone along. I'm actually going to go with West Virginia because it's amazing. So they are doing current works right now to make it as a medium or large world. Difficulty small fish, piranha, financial shark. I'm going to stick to a small fish. Start from the bottom. Experience investor, which is this here, and you have a company stake of 1 million, cash in hand 100,000. Company owner, so pretty much this here, and a small staff component of 10 people, cash in hand of 1 million. So they are working on as many as possible there, and of course we can choose a 1 opponent, 2, 3 or no opponents. So that's really no challenge. So I'm going to do it as a 1 opponent, and also here as well. So there we go. So you can actually change it over actually. So let's just show you this here. So create character, right here, female. I never actually noticed that before. let's go into this here. Okay, do that there. Keep all these the same. Non-partisan, atheist, university. Keep that as that there. Okay, just like that. Choose your character. Let's pop you onto there. So here we go. And for some reason, it's still not. It's still being extremely bit of a pain, to be honest with you, with that. But that's okay. That's okay. We just have to work with what we've got there initially, which is fine. Okay, let's just do that there. Let's keep it as that. And so then we've got so you've got a win conditions here. So you've got wealth, and you need to rank as most wealthiest individual character in the USA as soon as possible. Maybe you'll be able to get ahead of John D. Rockefeller by becoming a billionaire sooner than he. A influence, okay. Pretty much that there on what you got. So you can finish it off in 1880, 1890 or 1900, or practically in a long time. So I'm actually going to be doing that one. So we've got a bit of a longer style gameplay with it. So I have played this game a little bit beforehand, and literally what's happened is I've tested the game out just to see what it was like, and before actually coming on later to record. And so literally I've got a really brief good idea on what to actually expect with this as well. So there has been a few changes on this. It is a little bit slow today, but that's fine. That is perfectly fine. I'm happy with that. So let's just get this on. Okay then, so we're now in, we are ready. So I'm not going to bother with a tutorial, so I'm just going to hit that through right now. So we're here in our office, we've got a bookcase there, we've got a map, we've got a world with some bottles in, some liquor as always. It's snowing outside, we've got a lamp, a clock, it looks like a bit of a whiskey, our finances, and like a cigar in an ashtray, receipts on a fireplace, collectibles, and of course that is us there. So we're going to have all our connections here as well, which is really major. For bookcases here, right, okay, these come into three areas, so for economics, democracy and politics as well, but you need stars, so we can actually show you what those do very shortly. And of course we've got a message here which is from our notch enemy in the game. So of course our finances, so this just gives it all like a breakdown, like maintenance, taxes, assets and etc. So that's all those bits there. Then okay, we've got a map. So these are all the states now what they've got. Apparently there will be some more coming along soon. Of course we're in West Virginia, he's in Iowa, so this is those bits there. Okay, we've got the laws, under development and under development, so these two here are getting sorted out by the developing team. Okay, we've got our federal government, so we've got the US Senate and the US House of Representatives as well, and we can actually put someone in, like an assistant or someone to actually go in and sort that out, to run for a place there, including laws as well. But of course some of these here will be coming on very soon anyway, for that, but we will tackle that there as we're going along. And so we've done that there. We've then got all our achievements as well, and this is where you get all your stars from, with that there. So there's like in 3 little areas here, which is fine. So economics, for politics, and for personal achievements. And then of course we've got this here for our agents board and person search, and also your dirt as well. Now you can't get the dirt without having your agents, so we will be probably tapping into that and sometime during the gameplay, maybe not in this episode, but maybe in like another episode maybe, and that's fine. And then we've then got like, yeah, these bits here, and we then got all our notifications as well, like letters, the news, newspapers, for our persons, transactions, economics, our politics, and also incidents as well. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be popping into the map, and we're going to whip straight over to West Virginia, and then we've got these here as well. So we've got our state. So in our state area we can actually build these here and actually fund these, so like a museum. It serves as a source of inspiration and historical knowledge, and for ordinary citizens, increasing and the satisfaction in the region. So literally that right now is like satisfaction, growth, construction costs 5 million, renowned up type thing, finance, and you can do that there. Then you've got like a 3 million for the library, and a theatre at 2 million there, and we then got the hospital, which is 10 million, church for your churchgoers, and university right there as well. So we've got all these here there, and we then also got all our laws in the local state as well. So like this year there is no assistance in the lower house. Now I am actually looking into that there, and to make sure that we've got that sorted out as much as possible. We then got all our legislature and people, so West Virginia Senate and the houses of delegates. Then we've got our capital here, police chief, prosecutor, treasurer, and it's all been voted by the people. And Adam here is the governor. Then we've got the companies, which will be going into, and all the assistants here, which we can hire as time goes along. But I will go through what all these are with you sometime during the season. So let's get straight in and let's start buying assets into companies. So straight away we've got here is 5 and companies what we can actually buy into, or we can open these up 5 here and with everybody inside by using this here, which is the influence and points here. So we've got 750 influence points, we've got 100,000, we're losing 2k every like quarter, so each quarter is for 3 months, so that's why that there. We've got a wealth, and we've got a renowned as well by doing certain things, and also we've got a reputation as well. You need to keep all these green and that without black, without red on that, so that they can't dig up any form of dirt. So here we've got our names, shareholders, our workers, market cap, profitability, which is like on the stock market type thing, like it goes up, it goes down type thing, and also the dividends as well. And this is what you actually get a share of. So right now this company here is paying 90% out of all the profits, and all these here are actually paying a little bit less, and all the technology research as well. So for us, we're going to go in for ironing, which is a transportation. So here, okay, we needing points to start some form of trade talks to buy the shares. So the higher you got these up here, the better it is to speak to everybody else. Right now I've only got 750, so this person here is 499. So we can pop into here. Okay, so we've got deal, dirt, use agent, borrow money, but you need to be very good friends with them. ambitions, and also the information. So we're just going to go straight in for a deal. And what I've been doing is I've been doing literally straight in for full 100,000 straight in. There is other content creators who don't really do that, but that's fine. I'm going to go for argument B to save us 1%, and it then also increases their chance of winning and lowers ours down as well. But that's fine. That is fine. Alright, you can pay like an extra 1%, which we don't want to do. Okay, and we've got this one here as well, which is going to be the same amount of money, but it gives us the equal chance of actually winning. So I'm going to go with argument B. So this is going to come backwards and forwards, and when it lands in the green, that's great. So that was actually quite far down on this bit here. Now if I do this for a round 2, this is what's going to happen here. Okay, so they've got a bigger chance of winning and we've got a lesser chance of winning. So literally what we're going to do is we're going to reset that. We've got 0.15% of the stock actually from them. Now always try to go up to of around about the 10, 15, 20% mark, and literally as quickly as possible, because you will be offered offers in now to buy your stock from you, not from other people. Every time that you say no, it affects the friendship status and that between you and them. So do be careful with that, because you don't want any form of issues that are down the line, because when you become enemies with them, you can't really do nothing about that. And if they've got the biggest share in the company and you need that share to take over fully, you're not going to get it. So literally that's when that you need to try and keep them actually on the good books with you, to make sure then like you actually looking after yourself, but also them as well, and that to buy their shares off them. So at the end of each quarter you get a picture up here and a little thing here. So like from Andrew and Carnage, if I continue to devote myself entirely to business issues, focusing on making money, I do graduate without any of a reveal very soon. I cannot speak today. My tongue is all twisted today. So there I made 2.52k. So I've got 3.16k. I can only still speak to this person here, but I have actually got some money coming in there with my shares there. This person here, and what she wants is houses. Now we can't afford to do houses, but that's fine. But there is actually another little way to make a little bit of money, okay, for coming in. Now we've actually paid about 99,000. This guy here is offering 95. He can go and move it because he's not getting it, because we will then be losing money, which is not good. So what I would like to just show very quickly here is you go down into here, persons, come up to persons search, click over to this right here, which is your little filter, ambitions, doable ambitions. Take these two off, open this up here, take off become a CEO, and you then got some little bits left here, and these are for loans. So this person here is wanting 3.2 at 7 May for 4 quarters. This one here is for 3 quarters at 2.97k. This one here is for 3 quarters, but they're only wanting a 1.4. Now for myself, I would say maybe to go with this one here. So you right click and go down onto ambitions. This will help us a bit later on. I'm just going to accept it. So pretty much you're being like a loan shark really, and for this. So here we can put more loyalty, we can ask for a favour, or we can get a someone within our area here for Adrian's board here. So this is John Doe, Lobbyist. Lobbies were built in selected chamber. Now we could go for this one if we wanted to, but not at this moment in time. But we are going to go with this one here. So we are going to go with loyalty, so we can build up our friendship with them straight away. And we then just press play, get that going, and we've then only got 138 in-game monies, and we've then got 269 K there, but that will go up and down as the quarters go through, so each month goes through. And so we're just going to whip this through right now very quickly. Okay, so I will also show you as well on the other parts on this as well, and that before we carry on. There we go, we got a star, so that's actually quite good, that is. So here we do auctions, so you can actually buy things through auction. These here will be very valuable to help with some of the ambitions. Okay, so like this here, so cigars, wine, cognac, and stuff like that. So this is all like the beer, liquor type stuff, and the cigars area. This is a house, and of course these are stocks in other companies as well, and that will then help you to do whatever you're needing to do. So this star here, okay, brings you onto the bookcase what I was showing you at the beginning. Now what I normally tend to do is that I go in for trading, because this then helps with so this helps with the lowering the price down a little bit for when we place offers in to buy stock, and I'm going to show you that very quickly right now actually. So let's put straight into here. Okay, so straight away I get a 3% discount straight off. So straight over. It's only 42 shares. We're still going to be around about 15, but it still gives us a little bit more money to play with. If this lands in red, it's fine. So this grey here, you can actually counter offer, then redo it again. So let's go for round 2. So there we are. We're at -6 there. We're going to go up to -9, but that gives you more of a chance for it. Or we can go for this one here, or we can go for this one here. Increase this percentage up a little bit more, and that to give us more of a chance to buy from her. And this looks like it's not going to go through, which is perfectly fine, and that you don't always have to accept the first offer initially. You can do it through like a second offer and third offer, and even at times actually up to a fourth offer. So literally it's actually quite valuable in one way for that reason. So here we go. So he wants to buy a 0.08%, and I've only got a 0.15%. He is offered a 55.1. I'm actually going to refuse that because that's like, yeah, it's not good enough for me. I like to make money from doing stuff like that. So yeah, and now I don't know how long this episode is going to be either today, but we are going to try and get through as much as possible on this for you, so we can actually then sort this out as well as we're going along. So we now got 6.85k. We're making a 3.85k there. Okay. Actually, let's just try this lady again here. Do that there. Get an extra 0.1. Let's rip this on. I'm not going to take this on to a second round, to be honest with you. I'm just going to. Oh, should I? Yeah, I am going to do that. Actually, so let's just rip that down there like that, and this should land into the green. Perfect, no issues. And I'm going to set that there. I still got 3% off anyway, which is fine for that. So now I've got a 0.16, which is great. So let's just play that along there. So I've got 60 in-game monies. and I am actually making money here a little bit as well. Now I'd just like to show you very quickly under fee management here. So we've got use agent, change CEO, and development strategy. Now you actually needing to have I think it's over 3% and to actually gain access into that. Company expansion, lending, stock, and merger. Okay, and you must have a stake in another transport company for that, so that's perfectly fine. Okay, and then company expansion, we're just going to pop into here. Let's swap this up so we can increase workplaces. You should invest in your company using its available financial reserves. Okay, we can actually whip it down and that to none and make 12 million in reserves, or we can whip it down a little bit more, if we wanted to. And let's get this back up to here again, as damn near it as possible. There we go. So it's about there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say let's whack it up. Let's get 539. So all these here are then goes into votes. Okay, and each person will have a vote for it, and there we go, we got it approved on 2.2% of the votes saying yes, and 97.8% there for that. So hopefully this now should allow us, okay, to increase the reduction volume and that, because right now we're actually at minus 77.3, so hopefully we should be able to get that done. Okay, we've got a selling price here. Strike risk is okay, it is going up. Our reserves, yes, is a bit low, but that's okay. I don't mind that at this moment of time. Okay, and we should have that there. So we're making revenue of 7.9 million. We're spending 2.12. We've got our taxes, and we've got our income, and we've got a net income here, which is approximately around about 4.58 million at this moment of time for that. So that's perfectly fine. Okay, and we then got all our finances here. So this then shows our market share. So there's a load of market here, and this is ours. Okay, this is ours here. So this guy here, now go away, you're going to make me lose money. So Iron Inc, we're actually at a minus 9.5% down, which is not good. We own a 24.4 of the market. We're actually the biggest market shareholder, which is perfectly fine. And so literally, yeah, that's what we're going to try and do anyway for that. So stakeholders, let's play this on. Oh, what's this here? Director strike of 388 staff is actually gone on strike within the company. So that should be okay there. So let's just get this one to the next screen. So field related workers as a result production as expected to decline, and Iron Inc actual revenues will decrease this quarter. The shares immediately fell by 8.97%, but after the negative effect was removed, the price is likely to recover. That is perfectly fine. I'm happy with that. So I'll just press the back button. There we go. So we shouldn't really have no major issues here anyway, and we're still making money and that for it, so that's okay. So we got one here, 51,000 for 0.07%. No, I'm being quite strict with this because I really want this to try and get this up as high as possible. Because as soon as this is high enough, and this is when people will start actually offering more money. This is what I've actually found personally within gameplay for this. So that is really that's just my own personal bit of a pillion with that, which is perfectly fine. Here we go. I asked them to inform you that I'm returning the loan taken from you in the amount of 3.02k. Thank you very much for helping me during this difficult period in my life. That's perfect. So that gives us more money, and that's to play a little bit. And so this one here, we kind of bit like, yeah. So we've got a 1 art down because of the belief side of things, and the reputation is not really good on her anyway, which is perfectly fine. So we've got this one here, so let's actually go in, let's get another piece of stock elsewhere. So here we are looking at a transport company, which is great. So we're actually kind of like going into the same area, I think, and I just need to double check actually. So if I do this, I get 5% off, and if this works, this will land into the green. Perfect. Now I could go for round 2. Actually, I am going to go for round 2. Let's get 6% off. Hopefully this will land into the grey. Yeah, that's fine. And let's see here. Actually, let's do that there. So this is actually a bit slow, this one is. I hope it's fine. Let's go into round 4. 15%, 2% there. Yeah, that's fine. I really should have accepted the first offer, to be honest with you. Oh my god, I never really gone past a 6 mark wise. So let's just try this one here. Oh wow, this is going quick. Ah, perfect. There we go. Yeah, that is actually the highest I've actually had that up to, which was the 5th round, which is fine. But we have actually got a bit there. So we've got a transport company there. We've got a transport company there as well. So that's really awesome, that is. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go into here, and we are actually going to see if they would actually allow a merger and that to take place. So this here, which is a little bit low, and this one here. So this here will actually hopefully allow us to do this. Matt, I think you actually need 50% of that to do this here, but you can actually merge them here with this here. So yeah, we should be okay with that. Yeah, so we should be okay with this. Yeah, so I would have to see what we can actually do with this here. Bit later on, of course, but that's fine. So let's see what we've got here. Can we actually up this even more? Of course we can. Of course we can. So let's put that up. There we go, and we proved a bit more there. Okay, so we can do shade issue there or lending there, and that's fine. So that's okay. So we are literally underway. So oh yeah, these here are actually all the representatives and all the senates type lawmaking. So it's been rejected on there, which is fine. So they'd rather pass it or actually reject it. So I'll probably do like another quarter. There we go. So we've got 130,000 for 0.16, which is perfectly great for me. So let's get that sold, because there's a reason for this, and I'm actually going to pop into here because this one here was actually dropping quite a lot there for it, and they could possibly go actually into the full red. I'm going to come into here. I'm actually going to speak to this gentleman here, and I'm actually going to invest the full lot either into this to get that much there, or I can actually loan it out as a loan shark. But I'm actually going to do it this way because I want him to do it this way, and to try and get up more shares. So I'm actually going to accept that. That's fine. Then I got 0.41. So with that, I do apologise if you heard the ambulance, because I actually don't live too far, actually, from the hospital where I actually live. So I'm always hearing ambulances going past. So I do apologise if it's picked up here on the microphone today. So we're going to do one more quarter round, okay, on this episode, and then on the next episode we can then get on and really show you on what we initially do even more then for that. So let's just get this started very quickly. Now here I am losing a little bit of money here. That's one thing I don't want to be doing. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a good thing to be doing, is actually losing money at this moment of time. I think actually losing money is actually based on what your overall percentage of the stock is. The higher you've got the stock on, the better for it. So if I can actually sell this, just this last bit here, that's fine. So after this quarter we've got one more quarter to do, and that is it. Okay, get that done. So we are losing a little bit there, that's fine. So let's get this started here. Oh wow, it looks like they've gone on to strike, and of course we're losing money, which is not very good. So as soon as we can sell this here, this last few bit here. Oh well, I'm agreeing to that. That's not too bad actually. So we've got a little bit left there, and that's fine. So what we're then going to do is, now that we've still got a little bit there, is we are going to go with common partners. Oh, okay, I forgot to pause that there. So oh wow, again I was not expecting that. I forgot to pause it, so let's just wait on that to get back onto the next screen, get this off a button, and we'll then call it there for this episode. Right, do not play keep it as it is. Okay, so we're going to go with this one here. It's only 3%, that's fine. How much can we get? Oh wow, that's amazing. I'm going for it. I'm going for it, especially at a 0.94, which is just under 41%. I'm not going to risk doing it again. I've got 5% off. That's great. We've got another star. We're going to whip back on here again. I'm going to chuck it onto the trading so that we can get a further discount as they're needed for that. So let's just pop back onto here. Here we are really going to make it on that one there. Yes, they only pay out 55% of it. That's okay. Don't mind that. So actually let's just do one more one more quarter for this, so we can do that there. So yeah, so just as a small reminder before we finish off this episode, as of the 14th of April we will be introducing, oh here we go, let's get rid of you. That's been done and that with that company. So on the 14th of this month, which is April, and we will be celebrating our 1 year anniversary here on YouTube. We will be launching our brand new series of a beautiful game, which I've actually spent about 9 months learning how to play. So ready for the recording sessions. Don't forget as well that you can actually follow us on Twitch as well, where I'm going to be live hopefully after soon, like a few days after the celebration, I'm actually hoping to do a live streaming on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday and on Saturday on Twitch. Hopefully that will be commencing sometime after the 19th of this month, so literally about 5-6 days after the celebration, up to about a week area. We will be doing lives again on Twitch because we're just waiting for our internet to get installed here at all. So hopefully all that will be then fine. There shouldn't be no issues there as well. So let's just finish this episode off, and yet again, to each and every single one of you, thank you so much for your beautiful and amazing support and what you've actually given us over this past almost a year. Yet again, if you've not already done so, please do subscribe down below. Turn on the notification bell so then you can be then notified when we upload a brand new video. So that's it for the end of this end of this episode. I'm going to say stream then. This episode. My name is Miai. So please do stay safe, take care, and as always from myself, it's a ciao ciao for now, and we see yous laters.